YouTube, Davey VTV, Davey V with you. Just want to send out a big Davey VTV shout out to the Brighton, New York Police Department, Lieutenant Keith Woodard. And as you can see, we have a Brighton, New York police cruiser on traffic detail here on Elmwood Avenue. Shout out to Brighton, New York police officer AUBREY NEEDHAM. And if you recall, if you've seen some of my videos, basically the cars are just running stop sign. That was a rolling stop right there. I'm not sure if the officer saw it. But, you know, and I understand there's some discretion, obviously, but the stuff that has been happening lately, and actually I'm going to insert a video here, roll the video. What do people don't understand? There you go, there you go, there you go, there you go, right there. So we're just gonna park right here. There you go, look at that, look at that. Every single day. Things like that are completely just reckless. You know what I mean? There's no, that driver that you just saw right there has no regard, no respect for others, people's safety, whether it's pedestrians, whether it's cyclists, whether it's other motorists. And that's the kind of stuff that I've been asking the Brighton, New York Police Department to address out here. This is a route that I take for walking, that I take for, you know, on bike rides. And it's just, it's literally every day. So, shout out again to the Brighton, New York Police Department for, you know, putting a special attention on this. So, yeah, stay tuned. We're on it. Davey VTV. And just like that, not even 5 seconds after I cut the camera off on that last video. Thank you, Brighton, New York Police Department. Thank you, Brighton, New York Police Officer AUBREY NEEDHAM. Thank you. Great job, Brighton, New York Police Department and Officer NEEDHAM. Great job. Great job. And by the way, Officer NEEDHAM just got there a few minutes before I started recording. So again, that just shows the serious issue, the serious traffic safety situation there on Elmwood Terrace. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get the camera here right. It is a cold day in Brighton, New York. I think he let him off with a warning, but that's okay. I like that. Again, police officers have discretion, and I have no issue with that. No issue with that for them to use their discretion. Thank you again, but at least he sent him a warning. You know what I mean? Thank you again, Brighton, New York Police Officer AUBREY NEEDHAM. Thank you again to Officer NEEDHAM from the Brighton, New York Police Department. And we are back at it. Love it. Thank you. Thank you for the police presence. This area here is getting crazy. We're out here, YouTube, Davey VTV. It is cold. It is cold. It's got to be in the 20s right now in Brighton, New York. Thank you, Officer Needham.
Good to see you.
Uh-oh. I'll edit that out. Listen, first of all, thank you. Let me get a pound.
My pleasure, dude.
This is Davey VTV viewers. This is Brighton, New York police officer AUBREY Needham. Did I pronounce it right?
Yeah, you got it right.
Okay. Listen, first and foremost,
thank you for that.
Absolutely. Absolutely, yeah. Oh, definitely. It's going to be good. I'm going to actually insert, and I was going to get to that. I'm going to insert a video that I literally did about 2 days ago. I just sent it to Lieutenant Woodard. Shout out to Lieutenant Woodard again, Keith Woodard.
He's great, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And he's been right on it. So has everybody. I mean, Tim Carge, Lieutenant Carge, Lieutenant Caraballo, Sergeant Montes. But I don't know if you know or not, and it's no secret, for my mental health, my release, some people do drugs, some people drink. I don't smoke, I don't do drugs, I don't drink. I do bike and I walk. And it's been a tough time, you know what I mean? Losing my mom a couple years ago, it's been a tough. And that corner, I'm sure you know, it's been bad.
The corner?
Yeah, that corner right there. Yeah, Elmwood Terrace and Elmwood Avenue, yeah. And the running. So in this video, and hopefully you'll see it because you're on it, now you have to see it. That's the hook. That's how I hook people. The reason I wanted to personally thank you, but also to explain to my viewers, I don't want to just assume, the first motorist, you exercise discretion, right? Just so viewers know.
Oh, yeah.
At some point, obviously, you know, do you know, like, I actually missed that one. That one was a rolling stop?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was enough to go and at least talk.
Right, absolutely.
Like, I'll be honest, like, there's ones where I'm like, you know, it's they pretty much brought the vehicle to a complete stop. But
right.
Then, you know, you see those ones where they just like.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's like the one I'm going to play. And actually, speaking of that, I'm going to insert it right here. What do people don't understand? There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Right there. So we're just going to park right here. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. Every single day. So, yeah, that video right there that I just played, and you'll see it, obviously, when the video's up. That right there, there's, like, no gray area. There's no doubt. You know what I mean? That she runs it. And
well,
you'll
like
see it.
When I just stopped. I mean,
it was. And I think that's professional.
Stop, even though she was going slow through it.
Right.
I mean, there was no stop.
Right.
Not even an attempted stop.
Yeah, this one, right. Thank you again. You guys have been great, guys and girls, at the Brighton, New York Police Department. And just a little thing here, and I've said it, but just to make sure you know, in 2009, actually 11 days before my daughter was born, I was run over by a car at the Lilac Festival. Okay. And it was bad. Yeah. I mean, I fractured left tibia. I got hardware in there. I was messed up. And that's, you know, to not get into detail, my head went to the windshield. Yeah. And it was a distracted driver. And the scary thing, and I've told my kids this, and I'll be honest, I used to be guilty of this. Growing up, I used to be like, how could somebody get hit by a car? How can you not see a car coming? And the crazy thing is, that day, I was at the corner of South and Highland, and I looked, and I looked, and I looked both ways, and when the cross came on and the little man with the walk symbol came out, I went to cross, I never saw the car. And obviously, he was at fault, but so to me, it hits home.
Sure.
You know, there's haters, there's trolls on YouTube. I've been called Karen, and I can care two craps. But some people don't realize why somebody is passionate about certain things. Well, and I wanted you to know that personally. You know what I mean?
Everyone says that until they're the ones.
Until they're the ones, yes. Yeah. So, again.
In these days, there's no excuse for distracted driving with all the hands-free options and Bluetooth and stuff like that. There's really no
right. Absolutely. So, I know you can't stay there, and I always say it. I say, listen, Brighton, New York Police Department, any law enforcement agency can't be everywhere all the time. And unfortunately, it is frustrating because some of the worst stuff, of course, always happens when there's not a cop around. But it's not your fault. You guys are, you guys have other stuff to do. But again, I won't keep you.
Yeah, no worries.
I just want to thank you again. I mean that.
Sure. It's good talking with you.
That. Thank you again.
Good seeing you. You doing okay?
I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, a little better. You know.
How's your brother doing? Is he all right?
He's okay.
Good.
Yeah. Yep.
Glad to hear that.
Absolutely. So. And I'll tell him you asked.
Yeah.
Lieutenant told me he would send you, and right away it's like, yes.
Yeah.
Send them.
Yeah. I was getting my car washed.
I know. He said you were getting the car washed. Yes.
You should have seen the line down there.
Where? Delta Sonic?
No. Go
oh.
Monroe.
Yeah.
It was everyone wanted to get car wash.
Yeah.
Time, apparently.
Well, it looks good, man. Look at that.
I give them all the credit though, because they're the ones who did it.
Yeah.
So.
Well, thank you again, Needham.
Yeah, DVB.
Absolutely.
Bro.
I appreciate you. I want you to know that.
Thank you.
Before I forget, happy holidays to you and your family.
Thank you, sir.
And especially if I don't see you or talk to you before, Happy New Year.
And the same to you, man.
Thank you, man.
Happy holidays and Happy New Year.
Thank
Good
you.
talking with you.
Yep.